What's up, y'all? My name is Armond. If you don't know, 1/6 of the triangle effect. Elohim is the team. Blah blah blah. Rapper stuff, rapper stuff, rapper stuff. Basically, wanted to do this vlog real quick just to tell you guys about the upcoming projects that I kind of announced on the fly on Twitter last week. I've just really been feeling inspired lately, and I haven't really done any music consistently or dropped a major project since August or May. And for me, that's a really long time. So just wanted to give you guys some more information as far as what it is, just, quick rundown. Um, as some of you may know, I dropped 4 projects this year. February 9th, I dropped Dreaming Out Loud, which was my album. And then 5 days later, I dropped the Nina Mosley Experience, which was like a mixtape, Valentine's Day, lovey-dovey, sappy thing, because I'm really lovey-dovey and sappy. So, it's based off the movie Love Jones. Got a lot of great feedback off of that mixtape. And then Memorial Day weekend, I dropped Snooze Button 2, which was like my rapidy rap tape. I just took a bunch of beats and just rapped because I just felt like rapping and saying ooh and ah stuff. And then in August, I re-released Dreaming Out Loud and put out an entire second disc, which consisted of songs that I recorded during the album, but just didn't make the final project. So this will be projects 5 and 6 for the year of 2010. I don't want to insert the I'm grinding and all that little corny rapper stuff. I'm not going to do that. The first one, the first EP, what's an EP? I just kind of gave it away. It's really hard to tell people, when I meet people performing at open mics, when I meet them, even on Twitter, just talking to them however way I do it. It's really hard when somebody says, so, where can I check your music out at? And I tell them, go to armondwakeup.com, go to armondwakeup.bandcamp.com, and I have this album, not that album, not that album. It's like overkill. So what I did was I took the songs, I took kind of like a survey of different, of friends of mine, of complete strangers, of people who love the music, etc., etc. And I compiled a short, small EP in a nice, cute little package, and I'm just gonna put that out. It's something, if you're already a fan of my music, it's something that you can give to somebody else to kind of put them on, to let them know about me and what I do and stuff like that. So there's not a title for it yet. It's not a title for either project yet. I'm still kind of working out the kinks. So yeah, that'll be, the first project, short, simple, to the point. Right now it's at 7 tracks. Might be at 6, might be at 8, who knows. The second project, also, like I said, doesn't have a title. But I was just kind of going through beats at work one day, and I just stopped, and I'm like, man, I'm super inspired. And I wrote 7 songs in 2 days, which it's kind of like, it's kind of nasty to say, but it is kind of like my writing style and my creativity is kind of like constipation and diarrhea. When I don't write, I'm not writing. It's not going to come out. I'm not going to force it, or it'll be whack and I won't like it, therefore y'all won't like it. But then, it's like diarrhea. It's like when it's ready to come out, it's going to come out, and there's nothing that I or anybody else can do to stop it. So I'm just kind of there with my phone, and I'm just ready to write my lyrics and lay everything down. So like I said, 7 songs in 2 days. Since then, I've written the other 4, 5. I think right now I'm at 12 songs. Just kind of working out some kinks. I'm doing some collaborations and things like that. So just kind of working those things out that I'll announce pretty soon. So I got some pretty exciting, or some people on the album that I'm excited about. So in 2 weeks, I do a whole album in 2 weeks. A lot of people sit there and they'll say, well, Armond, that's a long time, or that's not a long time. Don't you feel like you're rushing it? And I don't feel like I'm rushing it, because a lot of these concepts and a lot of these ideas that I'm sitting on and I'm going to put out on this album are things that I've been sitting on or thinking about or wanting to do since before Dreaming Out Loud came out. So now it's an issue of me wanting to put this out now as opposed to waiting until my next album. For my next album, I want to go, I've been doing the whole MP3 thing for so long. You know, that's how I do a lot of my projects. Producers will send me the track, I'll write to it, record it. There's no producer-artist interaction, or very little, whether it's, you know, online or through text message. And I actually want to go to Connecticut and kick it with Doc for 4 days and put out a bunch of tracks and do a bunch of records. You know, Pizzy and I, Pizzy produced, he mixed Snooze Button 2, and he did Dreaming Part 2 on Dreaming Out Loud. Doc did Rearview and Child of God. They both got a lot of records on this new album. But with Pizzy and I have an album already done, just sitting there chilling. You know, he lives in Colorado. I have family out there, so when I go out there to go visit, I would go to Pizzy's house at like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, and Pizzy, myself, and Jay Carter would just do music. And, you know, I was doing 4 or 5 songs a night, you know, leaving the studio at 5 o'clock in the morning. And, you know, so I actually want to interact with these people, you know what I'm saying? There's other people, you know, Sandman, of course, Flex, of course, Rich Tunes, of course, Elwin, of course, the usual suspects who I work with. I'm going to work with them for real. So for me, in order to get past or get to that place, I kind of got to release what I want to do now, which are these concepts, these things that I want to talk about. Also, to be totally honest with you, like the whole Dreaming Out Loud thing is like, when I was writing that album, I was going through a really rough period, you know, fresh out off of divorce. Just life was just totally different for me. And when I performed those records, now honestly I don't even perform those records anymore. Aside from Rearview, there's a couple records that I still perform, but for the most part I don't touch those records because those lyrics were written during a time when I was going through all that stuff. And like now that I'm not going through all that stuff, it's like I don't like talking about it, not because I'm scared or anything like that, but it's like so much has happened since then, I feel like I gotta catch y'all up. So I kind of compare it to the Flavor of Love, like the reunion show. It's like you saw the show, like Dreaming Out Loud was like the reality show, and then Scared of Me was like the season finale, and now this album is like the reunion show where they haven't seen each other for however many months, and they show it, you know, 2 weeks later, and you kind of talk and figure out, well, what's been going on with you since, you know, Dreaming Out Loud dropped, or what happened to you since the show, and you kind of tell them. So this is like an update, just a lot of things that I've learned, a lot of things that I've been through since that time. I just kind of want to, you know, update you guys. The first leak from the song, or from the album, is called Never Going Back. That's coming out tomorrow. I'm going to perform it at Black Tuesday. There's an event out here. It's like an open mic that's super dope called Black Tuesday. Shout out to my man Serious Ad, who does that, who runs that. They showed a lot of love when I was there a few weeks ago. I'm going to go back, perform Never Going Back, and then I'm going to leak the song either before I go or when I get back. Probably before I go. I don't know. I'm actually going to finish the song today. And I'm going to leak a lot of tracks over the time, or during the time period or whatever. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. And leading up to the album, I'm also going to do some more vlogs where I kind of talk about my album and like my music period, and different things, that stories, funny stories, really dope testimonies that have come from just doing my music, just interaction I've had, because like a lot of my fans I'm cool with. Like I seek out a relationship with them, to be cool with them, just to kind of follow up, because I feel like you can't effectively minister and relate to somebody just with beats and rhymes. It's only a small piece of something a lot bigger. So y'all will be seeing me soon. Y'all will be seeing me in my crazy hair. Hopefully I should be getting a haircut tomorrow, because I'm looking crazy right now. But that's pretty much it. I appreciate your time, and y'all hear from me tomorrow. Peace.